Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is from whatever country you guys are watching on from the live stream. My name is Ntando Skudla. I am actually Miss Teen Universe South Africa 2021. I was here from the beginning and I've loved to see the journey of Miss Teen Universe South Africa and what it has become and what it is today. Today we are actually making history. We've never done this before and we are so excited to just elevate this program and to elevate the pageants and how people view and perceive the pageants, not just in South Africa, but all over the world.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say hi to you. My name is Langlise Giane, and I'm just a presenter, personally put. I'm a plain old presenter, nothing special about it. But you're not here for me, ladies and gentlemen. You are here to find out more about this beautiful pageant that is Miss Teen Universe. But before we get started, I only mentioned a handful of people that are joining us here today. Dando, would you mind just acknowledging everyone, the powerhouses that have joined us here today?
Of course, we'd like to welcome all the press that are here, all our esteemed guests. We have a few special acknowledgements that we'd like to make. Barine Dupont from Dahabu Cares, Yvonne Chakachaka and her partner, Tologazi Marula Saida, Thabo Kwakwa from TLK Ode Boutique, Bongani Drama, the Dalom Kids, Tando and Luvuyo, Prince Itumeleng Shole of Batlong, Baha Shole and his wife, Mahumahadi Mbali Shole, and lastly, Boitumelo Muache from Bokamusa PR Media Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are in the presence of amazing and powerful people. But before we get going, because I know you guys really want to find out what exactly is going to be going on with the Miss Teen Universe pageant that will be hosted here in South Africa in November. But before we get started, may you all join me in the South African National Anthem.
Please stand.
All rise.
Sigeleri Africa, Manu pagani suponolwayo, Yizwa imitanda zoyetu, Ngosi Sigelera, Tina Musapolwayo, Murena buluka sechabasaye. Felice tentwale maswenye Usibuluke sichabasa Yesu sichabasa South Africa Heidi blauw van onze hemel Heidi diepte van
I hope you enjoyed that welcome video from us to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I have a very important person on stage at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, who is just going to talk to you and tell you a little bit more about what's to come. Now, you're probably wondering, who is this special individual that you're going to be talking to at the moment, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to hear some inspirational words or more about the proceedings that are going to follow this year from the CEO of Miss Teen Universe South Africa. She's also the national director. She is the one who runs the pageant, Miss Teen Universe South Africa, and selects the girls or the winner that will be going to Miss Teen Universe, which will be held here in South Africa this year, ladies and gentlemen. So, Dombi, if you wouldn't mind, a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to say thank you to everyone that came through today, different media houses, important people, our VIPs, our special friends, our fans, our supporters, our sponsors. So we are gathered here today to witness, I would say, the first ever press conference for a teen pageant that's going to be happening in South Africa in November 2024, which is Miss Teen Universe. So I'm going to start going right to the back, explaining where do we come from with this brand. So we started working with Miss Teen Universe 5 years ago. In pageantry, we've been involved in pageantry for more than 8 years. But then Miss Teen Universe, we started getting involved with them 5 years ago. So our first competition, I remember we were to send to Mexico. The girl that we were supposed to send to Mexico couldn't travel, so she ended up not going. So we were not part of that year. And then the following year, we sent Untando Skudla, which is she's our MC right now. She went to represent us, South Africa, in Dubai. And then after Untando, we sent Tiane. Tiane went to Miami. Okay, by the way, Untando came back with the first runner-up title, which is currently our highest placing at Miss Teen Universe. And then Tiane came back with the fourth runner-up. She did very well as well, fourth runner-up. And then after Tiane, we sent Malwandla Sitole. That was last year, November, in Colombia. So Malwandla came back with the fourth runner-up. And Lynette, I'm sitting next to her today. She took the crown. She took the crown. But our Malwandla as well did very well. She was there throughout. We thought she was going to get it, but then unfortunately, I believe it was not our time. God planned it differently. So knowing that we're going to get this bid instead of getting the crown, we managed to get hosting rights. So in terms of hosting, it wouldn't have been possible without the two NPOs that we're working with. Unamandla Foundation. I was introduced to Unamandla Foundation last year. The founder of Unamandla Foundation is my Miss Teen Mundial, South Africa. So she's my current reigning queen, Miss Teen Mundial, South Africa. So she's the founder of Unamandla Foundation. So this partnership and this hosting, it's between myself and my queen, as well as Raising Future Leaders. Raising Future Leaders is a foundation that we've been working with, I would say, for more than 8 years. That's where we do most of our Beauty with a Purpose work in terms of charity work. We have been to different provinces donating school shoes, sanitary pads. Our girls are ambassadors of South African Red Cross Society. So apart from walking on stage, there's a lot that goes on. Sometimes it doesn't get to be shared on social media or either media, because we believe sometimes when you go out to give back, it's not to be seen, but it's about the work that you do in changing another person's life. So our girls do a lot of charity work, and then we travel as well. In South Africa, at Miss Teen Universe South Africa, we do not only crown a Miss Teen Universe South Africa, but we are franchisees for more than 10 other international pageants that we send to. So per year, we send out more than 10 girls to different countries to compete. Successfully last year, we sent 8, and then this year, we're going to be sending 2 that are remaining from last year. One will be leaving end of Feb, and then another one will be leaving end of March. So that will complete the 10. Lucky enough for Miss Teen Universe this time around, which is our main winner. Our main winner is Miss Teen Universe South Africa. So she will be representing us in South Africa this time. So less cost and less travel cost. We're excited about that. We will get to save a bit. Okay, so she's going to be crowned on the 24th of March in Durban. That's where we always host our coronation, a national pageant in Durban, KZN, each year in March. That's where we crown these 10 girls to represent South Africa abroad. I'm super excited to be seeing some faces of our honorable judges with us as well. And I would like to acknowledge Unoni Mbete. I can see they didn't mention her there. She plays a very huge role, not only as one of the judges. You know, most of our girls, they really look up to her. She's been with us as our judge for years. So it's very exciting for me, because when I started this, I started pageantry at a very young age, competing myself as a beauty queen. And then during that time when I was competing, there were no resources and there were no opportunities as much as opportunities are available now to young girls. So I said to myself, you know what I couldn't achieve when I wanted to achieve as a pageant girl, I want to see young girls in South Africa being able to achieve their dreams whether by me assisting them or me going out there to seek assistance for them. So I can proudly say that we have, our girls have done amazingly well, not only in terms of international pageants, but in terms of themselves as brands, because we encourage them to carry themselves out as their own brands. They mustn't just rely on the Miss Teen Universe brand, but each person must be able to be their own brand. After the journey, people must be able to see exactly how did you benefit and where are you going as a person. It mustn't be only about that particular reign and then all of a sudden you disappear. So I'm very happy about that, and the fact that we encourage sisterhood. So they make friends. Coming into the organization, they make friends. They become sisters for life. Even if I'm no longer there in front of them, I still see them on social media. I even see them going out to movies together when they have met in this in the competition as well. I believe, I'm not going to cover a lot because I believe we're still going to get questions from the press. For now, I can just say we're very much excited about hosting Miss Teen Universe in South Africa. It's not only something big for myself and the 2 organizations that I've mentioned, but it's something big for our country, South Africa, because everyone across the world is watching us. They're going to be getting to experience our country through us. Thank you so much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this time to introduce you to another one of these stunning women that has been mentioned. Ladies and gentlemen, Ndombi spoke about Lynette, who is the current reigning Miss Teen Universe. Dando, Isn't she sitting right there?
I'm pretty sure I can see her right there.
Kind of nervous. Would you mind introducing her?
Okay, she's actually 16 years old. Actually, I'm pretty sure is the youngest ever queen to ever win Miss Teen Universe. She did an incredible job. I watched her journey, and she is so beautiful and polite, beautiful on the inside and the outside. Please, Lynette, please will you come up on stage?
Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here with all of you. It's honestly an honor to be here in South Africa. This is my first time here. I arrived last night, and I can say that so far everything has been more than amazing. For me, this journey has been remarkable, and I will remember this forever, because ever since I was a little girl, it has been my dream to wear a title and represent our youth and to be an advocate for diversity, and that is what I advocate for diversity and inclusion. I believe that it's important, and education is so important for our youth, and for our youth to know that they are not alone in this world. We are here together, we are a family, and you do not have to be alone, and it's okay not to be okay, because we are all beautiful and we are all here for a reason. And I want to thank all of the press and everyone that is watching here live. And if you guys have any questions at the end, you are more than welcome to ask me about my journey. And just a little bit about myself, that in 2020, I created my foundation, Lini's Light, which is a foundation that I spread my light and my word around the world to those who really need it. I want to be the light and shed light. And when there is darkness, I want to be able to bring happiness to everyone. Everyone deserves to be happy. We are all here for such amazing reasons, and we all have dreams that we wish to aspire, and you can accomplish those dreams. You just have to continue working hard, because I stand here today as the first Cuban winner for Miss Teen Universe to have won this crown, and it's honestly an honor to have won for my country, because I wanted to make history, and I made history, and I'm very proud, and I stand here today with great honor. And I want to thank everyone for joining us today, and I'm surrounded by such beautiful queens and by our director of South Africa, and I want to thank everyone of the South African team for welcoming me with such open hearts. Thank you.
We actually have a special gift from TLK Haute Boutique for our international queen. This is actually a surprise. She didn't know she was getting this. So please, can we have our official to come and gift her with a beautiful perfume that is custom made for you with your name and everything.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to give you some background information, some context. When these women you see before you are not just beautiful, they are smart, and ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to highlight the hard work it takes to get to where you are. Ladies and gentlemen,
Absolutely.
It is a year-long process filled with charity work, filled with self-betterment, filled with picking the issues you see in the world and wanting to address them. It takes hard work and dedication to get to where they are. And for her to have won Miss Teen Universe and have won the prestigious crown, ladies and gentlemen, can we just have a round of applause for the hard work it takes to get there?
Of course, we see all the beauty, but she's not just beauty. She's not just beauty and brains, but she is beauty with a purpose. And you truly inspire all of us. Thank you. And now, we do not just have our international queen, we are in the continent of Africa. So here tonight, we also have the beautiful Innocentia, who is Miss Teen Universe Africa. And she won this title in Colombia and was scouted by our South African director, as she's also the director for Namibia. Please, can she have some words?
Hello, Universe. Hello, South Africa. As she said, my name is Innocentia Nasilele Mukubi, and I'm Miss Teen Universe Africa for 2023 to 2024, and also Miss Teen Universe Namibia. One thing that I would want to say is that bringing Miss Teen Universe to South Africa is something extraordinary. Firstly, this is the first time it's going to be in South Africa, and South Africa feels like home away from home, as it's my sister country, and as I'm from Namibia. And one thing that I'd want to say to Mantombi, I'm very grateful that you scouted me to represent my country. You've seen all my hard work and dedication, and to be able to bring back the title. For the first time, we had a Miss Teen Universe Africa, and I was able to scope that. And now that is a win not only for Namibia, for South Africa, but for the whole of Africa, because we are one. And one more thing that I would want to say is that South Africa is such an amazing country. This was also my first time in Johannesburg, and the welcoming at the airport was also so lovely. You've made me feel like a queen, and with that, queening doesn't only come with being beauty with brains, but also beauty with purpose. I would also like to say that I'm an advocate for youth empowerment through entrepreneurship via skills development. I believe that skills development is a very crucial need that people need to have, because in nowadays, for example, back in my country, the unemployment rate is very high. And I believe that through my advocacy, I can help many young teens that are facing the same challenges of not being able to go to university, maybe not affording it, to find another way out. Because we all have a purpose in this life, you just have to find your way. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can see some of the media houses in here. They have so many questions.
I'm sure they
There's so
do.
much, but I think let's give them some time to cool down. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a short interval. What's a substantial time? What do you think?
I'm sure 10 to 15
10,
minutes will
15
be
minutes?
good.
10 to 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a 10 to 15 minute interval, but don't think we're going to leave you just sitting there doing nothing, twiddling your thumbs. Ladies and gentlemen, on this screen you see before you, and to those of you on the live, you are going to get to witness a nice little video put together by the Miss Teen Universe team, and along with that video is going to be the Miss Teen Universe song, or anthem, shall I say. I've heard it myself personally. Astounding.
Amazing.
I guarantee you will not be bored. See you in, 10 to 15?
Of course.
10
Thank
to
you.
15.
Ya las luces me iluminan, esta noche brilla mi ser. Oh, sí. Todo es rosa y como diosa la corona me estremece. Oh, sí. Vivirás mis sentidos, surgiré como un grito. Venceré con mi brillo. Soy poderosa, me verás crecer. Miss Teen Universe, voy a erizar tu piel. Hoy mi belleza es miel. De los colores reina el rosa. Rosa, soy lo que quiera ser. Jamás yo me rendiré. Siempre voy a elegir el rosa. Rosa, seré tu estrella, ven a mí y lo sabes. Hoy me hago más feliz, vivo, yo entrego mi latir. En el show siendo la Miss. Vivirás mis sentidos, surgiré como un grito. Venceré con mi brillo. Soy poderosa, me verás crecer. Miss Teen Universe, voy a erizar tu piel. Hoy mi belleza es miel. De los colores reina el rosa. Rosa, soy lo que quiera ser. Jamás yo me rendiré. Siempre voy a elegir el rosa. Rosa. taches en mi piel. En todo mi show luciré muy bien. Inteligencia, brillo es mi ser. Un universo rosa crearé. Ah, mi clase es única. Soy reina de verdad. Queremos todo rosa, baby, yeah. Cielo puedo tocar. Elijo mi verdad. Escribo mi futuro, baby, yeah. Ay, siente todo mi amor, oh, baby, yeah. Oh, ay, siente todo mi amor. My dreams are fulfilled today. My goals will be reached. I dream I will be. My dreams I will achieve. At least the universe. I will be happy to be Mr. Universe.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we will be ready to present to you the This is South Africa video, and we'd like to thank the South African team for preparing this video and the Miss Teen Universe organization for editing the video.
Hi, I'm Trevor Noah, and I'm South African. And because I'm South African, people from all over the world insist on asking me questions about South Africa. So, I decided to make an ad to answer some of those fascinating questions. Like, how cold and snowy is your Christmas? Well, Tracy, unfortunately, we can't afford snow. Nah, I'm just playing. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means when it's freezing in Connecticut, it's fantastic in Cape Town. Klaus sent me this one. Can you play golf in South Africa? Well, Klaus, we actually have some of the finest golf courses in the world, but judging by your 37 handicap, can you play golf? How many stars are your 5-star hotels? Brian wants to know, can I meet the lions? Well, I don't know if you want to meet them, but you can see them on safari. And get this, it's not just lions, Brian. We've got everything. There's elephants, there's rhinos, there's giraffes, there's buffaloes, there's leopards. Come on, man, expand your horizons. Ostriches. Is South Africa fun? Is it fun? Are you even watching this commercial, Michelle? Paragliding, bungee jumping, surfing, river rafting, shark cage diving, hot air balloons, hiking, cycling, wine tasting, whatever this guy's doing. Does that not look like fun to you, Michelle? Does that not look like fun? So, now that I've shown you South Africa, my only question is, when are you coming to experience it for yourself?
Now, wasn't that just an outstanding video? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that video was made with the combined efforts of the South African Tourism and the Miss Teen Universe Corporation. Speaking of the Miss Teen Universe Corporation, would you mind? I know they're not here with us, but I know they're watching in spirit. Would you just like to say hi to them real quick?
Of course, and we'd actually like to acknowledge the president of Miss Teen Universe, Brian Guerrero, and the vice president, Freddie Medina.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've all had nice, I'd say we gave them a fun time, but
course.
you guys have a lot of questions. Those of you sitting here, the various media houses, along with the people who are watching online. So if anyone has any questions, simply raise your hand, we'll point you out, pick who your question is directed to, ask your question, and just, this is the question and answer segment of today's show. So if you have any questions, now would be your time.
Hello, and thank you for the invitation. My question is for Ntombi. You have spoken about the pageant being held in South Africa, going to promote the country internationally. And if we watch the news nowadays, there were positive news about South Africa being at the ICC. But generally, we have seen a backlash where countries in retaliation went around talking about all the bad things happening in South Africa. So I agree with you, this is an opportunity. Now I'll want you to expand a little bit more to say, how can South Africa leverage on hosting of this event to further promote itself positively across the world?
I'm not too sure if I understand the question correctly. You spoke about, okay, from what I understood, I think you spoke about promoting our country, and then at the same time, you spoke about leverage. Okay, so about promoting our country, I'm going to stick to pageantry because that's what I know. I'm not going to speak about anything else that doesn't involve me. So at this point in time, pageantry-wise, we are hosting this in South Africa with the support that we currently have. We've got it all together. We are kindly asking for more support from anyone that feels that they might want to get involved. It's not only going to be beneficial for Miss Teen Universe organization or Miss Teen Universe South Africa organization, but it's going to be beneficial for any brand that can partner with us. When you look at our history in pageantry, we are currently the #1 teen pageant in South Africa, and Miss Teen Universe is currently the #1 teen pageant across the world. So here, when you're looking at Miss Universe right now, it is everywhere. Everyone knows about Miss Universe. So once we're done, I can promise you, once we're done with this pageant in November, everyone will know what is Miss Teen Universe all about. So I believe this is a good platform for our country, for brands in our country, for tourism or guests coming into our country or visitors coming into our country. It is something very exciting. Right now, when you excite a child, trust me, as a mother of 4, I know when you excite a child, you can just go to a spa after that and like rest as well. So if our children are happy, us as parents are happy. If us as parents are happy, our government is happy. We're not even going to fight with the government over any issues that are currently there. Sometimes when we look at our children, I remember we were supposed to go to Venezuela last year with one of my queens. She pulled out because the parents said, no, Venezuela is not safe. But then there was another child that came and said, you know what, Mam Tombi, I want to take this opportunity. I'm going to go to Venezuela. And she went to Venezuela. So sometimes what you hear on social media and media, it's not what you see when you get to that particular country. Our country is beautiful, it's safe, we are safe. I'm here, we drive our cars. There are things that are happening, but it cannot stop anyone from coming to South Africa and experiencing our country for what it is. We are all about Ubuntu, we are all about unity. We are such a united country, so we are able to overcome anything and everything. So I believe we are ready for Miss Teen Universe. We will do this.
All right. Good morning. My name is Bongani Drama. I'm an on-air personality, a Master of Ceremonies, and a Master's degree holder in Performing Arts obtained from the Tshwane University of Technology. Lynette, welcome to South Africa. Great to see you. And come to Soweto as well if you've got time, and just come see what's happening down there, right? My question for you, Lynette, there's going to be a lot of young girls, just like yourself, that are most probably also watching the live stream, and they would like to sort of find out, most probably, some advice on what to do and what not to do, especially on that stage. And I'm now posing out the question for March and for November as well. Just your advice.
Well, thank you for that question. My advice to the young girls who want to join a pageant, you should do it. Pageantry is about showing who you are. Yes, we have to be respectful. Yes, pageants do look for a specific look in a girl, but it doesn't mean you have to change who you are. As a young girl, me, myself, I've never changed who I was just because of a pageant. Pageantry has molded me in such different ways. It's helped me with my public speaking, with my interview skills, and I think it's important. If a young girl wants to compete in a pageant, you should take that big step. Take it because it will help you for your future. You never know what pageantry can do for your future, and it's helped me so much, not only with pageantry, but with modeling. It's opened so many gates for me, and I feel that it's important that every girl should have the opportunity to wear a crown. Even if you don't win, you are still a winner. You still have a chance. There is always the right moment for you, and you should never give up with your dreams. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm from Dahabu Cares. I just wanted to ask Miss Teen Universe Africa, not sure if I'm saying it correctly. You mentioned that there is a lot of or lack of opportunities in terms of like job creation, and that you advocate for it. I just wanted to know which initiatives are dear to your heart, and how far is that going? Like, what is going on over there?
Thank you so much for the question. So with the which initiatives specifically within my country, it's vocational training. I believe that vocational training hasn't been something that has been brought to light, not only in my country, but throughout many countries in the world. We always, as teens, we always have this stigma of you have to go to university, you can't go to college, you can't go to vocational training, but unfortunately, university isn't the one path for all of us. It's not the way that we were all it's not our destiny. Sometimes things happens, it's life. We have to understand that you need to find your own path. And I believe that through vocational training and also making it more out there for people to understand that there's many opportunities for you, and this could just be your breakthrough. You could perhaps, let's even say, you could get a job quicker, you could create your own job just because you didn't go through the same path as somebody who went through university. Thank you.
Okay, we're here. All right, just a quick question. My name is Dr. Mtasi Bande from Sharp Minds Business Magazine. So I had the same question. She stole my question, but I'll ask the second question. The second question goes to Ntombi. How far do you go to in terms of searching for talent in South Africa, and what are the means that you use? Because I believe that there's so undiscovered talent in the country so far. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that question. We actually host our auditions in all 9 provinces. So we do travel to each and every province. There is no province that we do not go to. So starting from March, we normally start in Joburg up until we even go to Cape Town. So we have contestants. We currently have more than 60 contestants. We started with more than 200 contestants when we did selections. As we did mention that there's a criteria, there are tasks that are given to girls in terms of charity work, in terms of promoting themselves, in terms of social media as well. Then we do selections from semi-finalists up until finalists. And then the finalists are the ones who goes and compete on the national pageant that we host in March. So the girls that we currently have, I think it's about 62 girls that we have, are the ones that made it into being finalists. They're going to be competing for the titles that I mentioned before. Then if they win, then they're going to be representing us in different international pageants. So apart from pageantry, there is another program that we run, which mainly focuses on our girls going to play netball with girls from 2 orphanages in Inanda, one from Inanda in Devon and one from Guamashu. So we gather a team from our contestants, and then the Kadasa Children's Home and Sisiza Ngotando brings their own teams as well. And on that platform, we are supported by Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, KZN, and South African Red Cross Society. That's our way of giving back to the community through sports. And then we also have Golden Voices. Golden Voices is where our young girls, our contestants, they audition, those who can sing, they audition. And then at the end, we form a girl group that's gonna be performing at the finale. So right now, we have 8 girls that are currently in that competition. So 4 will be selected to form a girl group that's gonna be performing at our national stage in Devon. It is something very exciting, because some of these girls, they enter into pageantry because of the fact that they're passionate about pageantry, but they are more talented in maybe singing, maybe in sport. It could be anything else. It could be dance. So we try by all means not to limit them to pageantry only. And then apart from that, we also have our Pink Territory Girl Child Empowerment Program, Empowerment Workshop. So on that one, that's where we bring different speakers. They come in and then they offer motivation to these young contestants. We normally bring, for last year, we brought Uletabo Lejoy from the Real Housewives, and we also brought to Dr. Ngwenya. We try by all means to bring different people from different spheres of life to speak to our young girls. So our contestants, it's not a one-day pageant, it's a full year journey. So that's when we get to see exactly who will be able to represent our country from all these things that they do, the projects that they get involved in. So honestly, it's not only about pageantry. Pageantry is the last day where they walk on stage, and I always say to my girls, when you walk on stage for the finale, that is just you having fun. You are done, you've done what you needed to do. You have achieved what you wanted to achieve. Whether you get the crown or you don't, it doesn't matter. When you look back and look at the journey from the time you started up to finishing up, sometimes some fell off the wagon due to different reasons. Sometimes, some of them, it's the support. They're not getting enough support because pageantry requires a lot from one. Sometimes they need to go to different events, and then especially young girls from disadvantaged communities, because we cater for everyone. They sometimes feel that they don't belong because one cannot get a dress as pretty as the other. Maybe a parent cannot afford. We try by all means to get them support, but at the end of the day, we are such a small organization in South Africa. We don't have enough sponsors to run our organization as well. We try to get those support for those that we can, but then it can never be for everyone. But at the end of the day, we make sure that in each and every journey, when we sit down with our judges and then they're doing the selections, the most important part is we always say, make sure that there is that one child that we're gonna use and she makes a difference. She can see that maybe I don't belong here because I don't have what the other girls have, but somehow I was selected. And then at the end of the journey, that child will be walking away feeling as if she does belong, feeling the same as the rest of the girls. I think I've responded to the question and more. Yes.
Hi, my name is Jay. I'm from 10 Minnesota. My question is for Miss Universe, actually. So, in the face of social pressures and expectations, how do you encourage self-confidence and body positivity to teenagers?
Thank you for the question. Personally, I feel that social media it has a negative and a positive effect on our young society. The negative effect is that girls our age tend to post themselves and edit themselves because they want to look a specific way. It's all a filter. They want to look better than everyone. They want to look perfect. But we need to know that there is imperfection. We are the way we are unique, we are different, we don't need to be perfect. I stand here today as a 15-year-old who dreams to aspire a career as a pediatric dentist and sports medicine. And I think it's important that, in social media, I not only show like my pageantry world, but how I am in my real life. I think it's important that a pageantry girl should not only, it's not only about social media. You have to be real. A pageant girl, she has friends, she has her own personal life. I play the piano for my grandparents. I'm a regular girl that goes to high school, and social media can affect a lot of us. And I feel that, it can also open a lot of doors for us, for a lot of announcements, for public speaking, but it can also affect our society in a way where it's just a filter, and girls and even young boys want to look a specific way because they don't think that they're good enough. But we are all good enough. We all have that worth. We are all here standing today proud to be here in this world together as a family. Thank you.
Thank you. We had another question from the lady.
Okay. Firstly, when it comes to a title holder winning a national pageant, we do not send a title holder, a national title holder, to an international pageant without proper pageant coaching. So proper pageant coaching involves anything and everything that has to do with the mind, the body, and public speaking. So it's all included. So when they go out there, they are fully prepared. They are not only prepared to win, but they also prepared in a way that they know how to react when they don't win, and they know as to how to, I don't know how can I put it, but whether winning or not winning, they do understand that at the end of the day, it's not about the crown. Because remember, once you are a national title holder, you are going there as a queen to compete with other queens. So it's not only about the competition, you're not going there to fight over a crown. Because when you go back, for an example, we've got Unamandla. She represented us at Curaçao last year as our Miss Teen Mundial in a very big pageant as well. She came back as 4th runner-up. She was deserving of the main crown, but she came back as 4th runner-up. But look at her today, with this opportunity of hosting, her organization hosting Miss Teen Universe in South Africa. When a person looks at it, will be like, okay, I didn't get the crown, so I'm giving up. So our girls, I'm not talking about any other pageant girl, but I'm talking about Miss Teen Universe South Africa girls. They are fully prepared. And when you go back and look at them from the first one up until the one that is the current queen, you will witness what I'm talking about. Go check for yourself.
Good afternoon, good morning. My name is Barrett from the Celebs Fund podcast. So this is a question for both Ntombi or one of the queens. So we've got this cancel culture that is affiliated to social media. So how does the organization coach the girls on social media around that? And do any of the queens feel sometimes that they're posting things that they could be cancelled for because of this perception of what's happening in the world?
Okay. Firstly, when you go to social media, I think pageantry in South Africa, I'm the most bullied person ever. When you go to social media, I'm the most bullied person ever. So lucky enough from the experiences and the things that I went through when I started my journey, competing, being bullied from there, winning a title from my country, bullied again, going to an international pageant, bullied again, coming back with the international crown, still not being accepted. Going into this with the young girls, I made a decision and said to myself, you know what, starting this, I need to make sure that we have full support for myself and for the girls. For an example, we don't respond to anything negative on social media. We've got a very powerful supportive system in terms of our PR team. We've got a very powerful PR team. They respond to anything. You can make the noise as much as you want. We just go straight to bed, we sleep, drink tea, wake up the next morning, we're fine. How's life? That's how we do this. Because at the end of the day, as a person, you can never please everyone. You can try by all means to be perfect if you are a perfectionist, but it's not everyone that's gonna like you. There are people that are not gonna like you for the fact that you are happy. You didn't do anything wrong, but you're just happy. You are happy with yourself, you are happy with your life, they don't like that. So are you gonna respond to that? No. So our girls, they know exactly that, you know what, leave everything to the PR team. And it's okay to stay away from social media. You don't have to post every day. At the end of the day, when you have something that you're celebrating, then you post. We encourage them to post their celebrations. We encourage them to post motivations. And then that's it. Anything else that doesn't have to do with that, we don't even attend to it.
Thank you for the question. Do we have any other questions?
Hi everyone, my name is Khoto Rams and I'm with the morning show on ETV. So I guess my question is for the queens as well as you and Ntombine. So what I love about these pageants is how they force young girls to quickly interrogate the position and the contribution they want to make into the world. And at the same time, as soon as they wear the crown, it also comes with all these other responsibilities, right? So I guess my question is for you, Ntombi, how do you help these girls remember that in as much as they have a responsibility to the crown, they are also still these young girls and teenagers that need to have fun. So how do you help them maintain that balance? And I guess for you girls, how do you have fun when you're just living your everyday lives, like outside of the role of being a queen?
Okay, so at Miss Teen Universe South Africa, when a young girl wins or gets a crown, there's a plan. We have a full year plan. In that full year plan, it will give them dates as to, okay, on this particular day, we're going to be focusing on charity. We're visiting a particular school, maybe in KZN or whether Northwest. This is your dress code. We give them a dress code for the school visit, maybe for dinner, for breakfast, or whatever the case may be. And then we say, your casual wear. So whatever you see on social media, it's work, 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 work. When they are not working, they've got no makeup on, they've got no weaves on, they're just playing, playing, playing. And at that time when I say they're just playing, 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 lucky enough I work with my children. I've got 4 children, I've got 2 boys and 2 girls. Everywhere I am with my girls, my children are there as well. We play. I play around with them as well. But those moments, we keep to ourselves. I always say that if a person can steal my phone, or if a person can steal one of my queen's phones, the things that you can see there, you'll be like, yo, like, okay, what's going on here? Because they are themselves. But then they know when to transition and be able to speak to media. Transition, put together a proposal, now we're presenting a proposal. Present a proposal. The moment a person walks away from presenting a proposal, they'll be screaming and saying, hey, Ma'am Dobby, that's the language. so they are allowed to be themselves. Yes, with the crown, there's no way you're going to be jumping up and down. Honestly, we've never seen Queen Elizabeth running up and down with the crown. So that's how it is. So I believe they are able to juggle between their duties, because there is a program, a full year program, and then still being themselves, and then schoolwork as well when it comes to school. Because it's not all of them that are here. As I did mention that we have 10 queens. But I said to them, I don't want to see you, I don't want to see you there. Especially our Miss Teen Universe South Africa, the reigning one. She's not here because she's in grade 12. I said to her, she came to welcome Lynette at the airport yesterday, and I said, I don't want to see you there tomorrow. Go to school. You are not allowed to be there. I said, but ma'am, I'm like, no negotiations whatsoever. So that's the language. We understand one another, and I'm super, super proud of the people that does selections for us. They are very much trustworthy, and they always know how to select. They select the best ambassadors for our country. Each time when you look at them representing at different international pageants, you can see that it's like they fit like a glove, because these international pageants, they differ in so many ways. They're not the same. But as soon as our girls are there, we know that everyone gets intimidated. As much as we're not winning these main titles yet, but we definitely are going there.
As well as I would want to add on what Mantombi said. In the sense of having fun, once my crown, my sash, my makeup is off, my hair's done, it's just me. I'm plain old Innocentia. Innocentia who still has hobbies, Innocentia who likes to sing, Innocentia who likes to knit, Innocentia who likes to play with her dogs. It's just something that I have to also, like Mantombi said, adapt and transition between being a queen and just being myself. Because before being a queen, I'm always myself. Without a crown, I'm always myself. And that's one thing that also coming with being a title holder, you need to remember, because I've seen that most, well, not maybe most, let me say some queens that I've met have this type that even without a crown, they feel some type of way, like they're this high person, but behind closed doors, you still cry, you still feel sad, you're still a person, you're still just a girl. So with the whole thing, I would just like to say that having fun is still there. Without a crown and a sash, you're still the same person you are as you are with the crown and the sash. And that's one thing that I would want many queens and many young girls aspiring to be queens to remember.
Thank you for the question. I'm sure we had another question that side.
Hi. I just wanted to make sure that the mic is on. Hi, everyone. My name is Kitty. I'm from Roca FM. So my question is, what is the support that the girls are given after the pageant, after winning the title? So does the journey continue, or do you just stop there? So I'm now Miss Universe, and that's it. It ends there. Or is there maybe some kind of support after that, or is there a journey? The journey continues, actually. That's my question. Thank you.
Okay, so after the crown, I'm not going to say it is only support, but we become family. Not only with the girls. For an example, Ntando here, she's our Miss Teen Universe South Africa 2021, but the bond is still there. When we were doing selections with Brian as to who's going to host us, I said, Ntando will do this. Ntando comes to Durban to judge, sit down as a judge as well. So any opportunities that comes for the organization that doesn't require the reigning queens, we go back to them. And then on top of that, it's not only the bond that I have with my girls, there's a special bond as well with their parents. Some of the moms, sometimes when people look back, they're like, that one was selected because Ntombi is friends with the mom, only to find that the bond was created after getting the crown. That's how close we become, so in raising these young girls. I sometimes call one of the parents as well, like, hey, okay, I saw Ntando wearing this dress and this and that. I want something like that for Utumi. What do you think? You know, there is like a bond between myself, my former queens, and their parents as well. We become family. And the girls as well, they form this sisterhood, which is like a lifetime sisterhood. So it's not only about making friends as well. I've seen Ntando, I remember she was doing a promotion for a brand, for a tissue oil brand. She invited almost all the contestants to be part of that. And she was pushing them, saying, go apply, go do this, go do that. You know, in terms of bursaries as well. When she sees something, she posts it out there. I've seen it with Unamandla as well. Like, my girls, they like that. The bond that is formed, it's very much powerful.
Thank you for the question.
All right, my apologies. Sis Ntombi, and pardon me for my ignorance with this question. You know, a girl child is given more focus around the world, right? You know, you've got so many initiatives, you've got so many things that are happening with regards to the girl child. And I've seen that there is a Mr. Teen World, right? And we are raising future leaders. Are there any plans for a Mr. Teen Universe South Africa?
Unfortunately, I cannot comment on that because we are affiliated with Miss Teen Universe, the international organization. So we bought a franchise from them. So anything that we do, we run under their rules set by them. We follow their instructions and then run this on a national level. So whether they're going to decide to have a Mr., if they ever decide, maybe we will come on board. But I'm the kind of person I don't get involved in something that I have no experience of or doesn't know about. I don't think I can ever run a male or boys pageant. I've never been exposed to it. I wouldn't even know where to start. So honestly, I wouldn't even go for it. Maybe another director from South Africa can take that chance.
Thank you for the question. Any other questions? Okay, I think we're going to wrap up the question portion of today's program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our Unamandla Vilakazi, our Miss Teen Mundial 2023, an ambassador of quality learning and teaching, Northern Cape, just talk to you guys, give you a few words, and just close us off for today.
Good morning, everyone. I am Unamandla Vilakazi. I am 15 years old and a very proud advocate for education. And my passion for education led to me starting my own foundation, Unamandla Isaho Endle Foundation. And through that, I can say I was able to empower so many of my peers. And I am super grateful for the platform that I was given to even start this foundation. I'm grateful to Mam Ntombi and the Miss Teen Universe South African organization for giving me the platform and inspiring me to start my own foundation. And being a part of something so huge and so empowering means so much to me. And all your support is appreciated. And we see you all, we really do. And we're truly thankful. And I'm grateful to see you all here today. You all look beautiful, I must say. You all look stunning. And yeah, thank you so much. Your support is everything to us. And I can't wait for all of us to grow together, to stand together, to uplift each other, and to empower each other. Because at the end of the day, we all stand together. We cannot do this alone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Miss Teen Universe 2024 press conference. To those of you who are here with us, thank you for joining us. From Ntando and I, we've had an amazing morning with you today. To those of you watching from the comfort of your own homes, thank you for joining us. And to those of you who are overseas, we look forward to seeing you here in South Africa in November. Who knows, maybe go swim by the ocean, who knows what fun events will be lined up in November. From us, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please give yourself a warm round of applause for having made it and for being here. You had to be here. It was you that had to be here. And can we please give a beautiful round of applause for our beautiful lady sitting in front, our queens. My name is Yolanda Slade. I'm from the Northern Cape Department of Education. I'm the Quality Learning and Teaching Campaign Coordinator. We say QLTC, if we had to abbreviate that. It's really a privilege for me to stand here today to do also a very important task. But if I don't mention some of you, I might just be fired. So let me take the opportunity to thank Unamandla for what she does, because in a charity work that she does, she touches hearts of little ones. She touches hearts of a community, of the parents. We have heard all beautiful ladies here making reference to how they would want to see this world. When I look at them from the back, I could see how beautiful this world is through the eyes of a child, because that's what they are. They are but just children after all. Let me take the opportunity also, and as the department, we're supporting her. We will take this journey with her in ensuring that her dream in a charity work that she has already started to embark on, indeed only not just touches the lives of the girl child, but also of the boy child, because that's what she does. Thank you to all dignitaries. Thank you to all guests that are here. I would like to alleviate and mention just a few guests. Of those that have not mentioned your name, you are not less special. You are not less important. You are equally important. Thank you to Tahabo Consulting Company, to all the media houses that are here that have made this, to cover this and to ensure that the world and South Africans gets to know what we are doing. To Ms. Dr. Yvonne Chaka. Chaka, I remember when I was young, we used to really love her, and she's really a role model to us. Thank you so much. To Bokamoso PR Company, Tolokazi Brand for the drinks, Tabo Kwakwa Boutique, Lunatrix Trading, proudly South African tourism. We are indeed proud South Africans. The CEO of Miss Teen Universe South Africa, Kevin Tanda, Tony, Sylvia Tanda, and Dalom Kids. Thanking everybody, all protocol observed. Tebogen Company, our radio, thank you very much. To those that have ensured that there's catering, we have something to eat, thank you to you too. To those that are the cleaners, to ensure that we sit in a clean place, thank you so much. Without you, we would not have been able to do this. We say children are our national assets. Let's treat them well. Let me steal the opportunity also of thanking and congratulating the class of 2023. There are those who might not have made it. Let's give support to them as stakeholders. All those who are investors, you are called upon to please support the initiative of all the charity work that these beautiful queens of us are doing. And through that, we are able to can harness skills and talents and make this world a better place where there's peace, where there's harmony, where a girl and boy child can grow up to be who they best to be or who they ought to be. The journey to their greatness. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Do you have something to say? Okay, we have another guest who would like to give a few words, Mr. Khosi Shole.
Thank you. I think that was one of the oddest introductions ever. Mr. Khosi, it's two titles. Let me start by greeting you all, Makwabe, and reintroduce myself, if you permit me. His Royal Highness Prince Itumeleng Shole of Batlung Bahashole. I'm the National Coordinator for Contralesa Youth Wing. And my job is to always support anything that has to do with our people, especially when you think of where we come from as Africans. We as the institution of royal leadership, we have to, by all means, support it. And this institution has also supported us. Last year there were auditions, and I remember one of the guests asked a question about the work that is being done in our areas. I was a witness. The team was in Sun City for auditions, and children from across the province of Northwest were auditioning there. We are talking the deepest rural areas to those near city centers. They were there, and Unamandla, through her work, she did some good charitable work in Bakatla Bakafel, in the area of Bakatla Bakafel in Moruleng, and they were also supported by the royal family, the Pilani royal family there. So all I want to say is that this should be an ongoing relationship, because children in rural areas need the very same exposure. You know, for quite a long time, we have had many of our people not understanding the value that they have, and especially young women, especially girls. Now, through these institutions, especially if they come to our areas, it's a good gateway to expose our children to what is there in the world and to boost their confidence. You see, if one female is confident, she's able to influence others. And because of how we are, nature is nature, the boy children would strive to impress the other, the female counterparts. And in that quest, the boy child tends to become even more popular, not necessarily popular, but confident, because that's how nature is. We are symbiotic. And this is work that we need in our areas. And I would extend again an invitation to say our doors are always open. The support that you say you need, it will always be here, anywhere in the country. I think in the Republic of South Africa, there are royal houses across almost all 9 provinces. And in any province you go to, we'll always be there to engage, to support, and to assist. Ke a leboga. A pula ene.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say, for the last time, I'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you who joined us here today. Thank you to the various media houses that took time out of their days to come here and join us and, you know, fuel their intrigue and find out more. And for the last time, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Dando, and the rest of the Miss Teen Universe organization, good day. May the Lord bless you. Safe travels.
You've been on my mind, baby girl, what you saying, baby, saying, I can't keep wasting time, I want your conversations, You've been on my mind, I promise, can't keep waiting, girl, I can't keep waiting, I've been wasting time, I've been talking patience, I've been wasting time, you talking about that patience. Running in the wood, but up on the pavement. You've been on my mind, you've been crashing time. I've been running around, I've been trying to kill this time, but conversations getting awkward every single time. What's turned to 5 hours and it turned to 2 now, Tell me what's the conversation, tell me what's the situation's got us feeling vague,
Hopping in a car and I leave, watch the face right on me, Now I got the shooters on me, sure they wanna see me on me, Yeah, they gon' call me Big C, got the black pieces on me, And I got the shooters on me, pull up with a heater on me, heater on me. Yeah. Now she wanna back, put her in her feelings on me. Now she wanna slide, now she wanna see, gon' do it on me. Now she wanna pull up with her on me, yeah, on me. Now she wanna come back for me, yeah, for me, for me. She doing her right transform me, and I got a dock at the party, yeah. Got this stupid thing in the lean, in the pool, in the cup, and it just went on me, yeah, it's on me. Got that strap right on me, on me, yeah.
Baby girl, what you saying? Baby, what you saying? I can't keep wasting time. I want your conversations. Want your conversations. You've been on my mind, I promise. Can't keep waiting. Girl, I can't keep waiting. You've been on my mind, I promise. Can't keep waiting. You've been on my mind, I promise, can't keep waiting. Girl, I can't keep waiting.
No, I can't be waiting.
Girl, I can't keep waiting.
No, I can't be waiting.
Girl, I can't keep waiting.
No, I can't be waiting.
No, we ain't done yet. The second song is called Dance For Me. You know? So if you want to dance, feel free.
Feel loose, feel free. Feel loose, feel free.
Yeah.
Feel loose.
Come dance with me. Shawty wanna throw that thing on me. Big bands on me. Dark skies on me. Shawty wanna throw that thing on me. Come run, come dance with me. Dance with me. Shawty wanna throw that thing on me. Big bands on me. Dark skies on me.
Top that get your lick, my diamonds be looking so ripped, yeah. Supermodel slim fit, she know that I be like this. I wanna take you on a trip. I wanna take you on a fucking like this. I wanna take you for granted like this, yeah. Thought I told you from the red, yeah. Got the whole gang busted lit, yeah. Told her don't touch on me, yeah. Hop it in the back of the whip. Told her don't show you how to make you dream, big dream. I can feel it, in my life and real.
What's the deal? Racks make me dance. Hey, flood on my neck. Hey, I can feel you want me back. This is my nigga from the broken ones.
I need you to hold me down.
Hey, I need you to hold me down.
This will be our last song, everybody.
Hey.
Produced by us.
Everything's produced by
Everything's by us. South African music. Yeah.
About to end the show.
Yeah.
Let's have fun. Yeah. Drop top, then swerve. I need you to hold me down.
I need you to hold me.
And I can control it now. I need you to hold me down. Drop top, let it swerve. I need you to hold me down. Hey, and I can control it now. Hey, I need you to hold me down. Let it swerve. I need you to hold me down.
Yeah.
I can control it now.
Yeah.
I need you to hold me down.
Drop top, let it swerve. She wear a crop top, showing curves. She a bad girl, want it all. Yeah, she want it all. Yeah, she want it all. She wanna go to Santa Mall.
She wanna go to Santa Mall.
I'm like, damn.
I'm like, huh?
You got the cash involved. You got the cash involved. She a bad girl, wanna spend it all. Let's go to Rose Bank, baby, and blow on my bank. I could buy you that little purse that you wanted, hey. I told you I could treat SA like we in the A. I want that shorty from the A, her name Ruby A. I seen her watching on my story, third time today. I seen her looking on my gram, I know she wanna play. I told her come back to the A, African way.
Shorty slap my waist, spin on you like all dick. Make it ball like Central Bay. Run with me like I'm Jermaine. Hey, sippin' Hennessy with NBA. Hey, she from ATL, told her come to 2SA. Though she like the gunplay, so I made it spray. Hey, pull up to Musan, see my country different. Hey, 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 know you want that Chardonnay. Shake, 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 come my way. Different broads, up in Joburg every day. I'm thanking God that we wake up every day. Yeah, try to wake up every day. I'm thanking God that she gotta hold me down. Happy now if the family's not around. And I can control it now. I need you to hold me down. Thanking God, try to wake up every day. Thanking God that she gotta hold me down. Cause I need you to hold me down. And I can control it now. I need you to hold me down. I'm a lawyer and we mob up in PCA. So we hit the house train straight to Joburg. Hey, 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 hey. It's a life that we living. Hey, finally trapping out in Brum till the sun up. Hey, sometimes girlies do too much, chopping drama. Hey, but I ain't God, I can judge, so I shut up. Hey, let it drop. I need you to hold me down. Let it drop. I need you to hold me down. Let it drop. I need you to hold me down. Yeah, drop top, let it swerve. Yeah. Let's go to Rose Bank, baby, and blow on my bank. I could buy you that little purse that you wanted. Ay. Let's go to Rose Bank, baby, and blow on my bank. Yeah, drop top, let it swerve. I could buy you that little purse that you wanted. Ay. I could buy you that little purse that you wanted. Yeah, let's go to Rose Bank, baby, and blow on my bank. Let's go to Rose Bank, baby, and blow on my bank. Yeah. Hey,
Thank
one
you,
more
everybody.
time.
We are C4.
And my name is Paranoia, and together we are
C4 X
Paranoia, man. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to you guys.